And hello everyone, welcome back to ESL TV for the Black Monster Cup. We got Gamers 2 going up against myRevenge here in the round of 8 in the Spain qualifiers. And we're going to see Ocelot. If you guys are wondering on chat, because I keep seeing you guys talking about this, where's Ocelot, where's Aussie, where is he, who is he? He's Ava Dongoria. He's going to be on Cassidy, and he is this player right here for you guys who are wondering. And we're going to see if they have what it takes to beat myRevenge, or myRevenge, can they pull off an upset here? And I've also seen a lot of results lately throughout Intel Extreme Masters Brazil from Ocelot's team, or Gamers 2, whatever we want to call them when they were back then. They were Ocelot World, I believe, in Brazil. But we've seen them playing around for a while. Unfortunately, they didn't qualify for the Coke League, but they will have the opportunity to again very soon. But I haven't seen lineup here. Let's go over both lineups for you, just so you guys know who the players are on both teams. And we have JWoww over on Gamers 2 on Shavana. We have Morden over on Lee Sim. Ocelot going to be on Cassidy. I want to call him Ava Dongoria, but I'm going to call him Ocelot. We have Yuki over on Severe, and we have Dude over on Thresh. Over for the side of myRevenge, we have Hanita over on Renekton, Merkshow over on Wukong, I Am Diamond on Gragas, Laduskaro over on Lucian, and Japao on Leona. I forgot the champion name for a second, but it looks like we're going to get back in here. Just a quick pause, just to fix some settings. Not like yesterday where we saw ridiculous amount of pause times. I don't think that's going to happen this time, even with the server problems that are currently going underway. But right now we can take a look at items for a little bit, just to kind of show you what each team has been able to pick up. We see 2 Orange Shield on the side of Gamers 2. See one over on a JWoww, one over to Dude. Still a very strong pickup for the supports. I see Morden and Merkshow going to go for the same items in the jungle here. But we are going to see Ava Dongoria or Ocelot go for that Crystalline Flask plus Health Pots against the Doran's Ring and that utility spec of Gragas, played by I Am Diamond. And the carries pretty much go for the exact same thing as well. Looks like we will have a standard game here on top of that. And by the way, let me know, guys, in chat, if the game sounds are too low. I honestly can't tell because of the way it's set up here, so if it needs to be turned up a little bit, let me know. I will do that one, and we'll get everything sorted out here. This is the first game of the day after a little bit of a delay. But either way, we do see a lot of damage already being traded over in middle here, and you're seeing I Am Diamond try to control Ocelot a little bit. And obviously, you guys know, at least for me, back from LCS, I did criticize Ocelot quite a bit, but I've definitely been impressed a lot lately with how well he's been playing back at Intel Extreme Masters Brazil and how well he's been playing with his new team here. So give him a lot of credit for that one. Not that bad. I definitely give him a lot of credit. He's been playing a lot better here. It seems like he's fixed a couple of things within his play style, and we'll see if he's able to keep it up here. But we do see Ladusko getting caught on the bottom lane right now, and he's getting very low. They actually go for the flash in, and they get the first kill over on Yuki. So first blood going to Severe here, and that seemed a little bit too easy for them. They forced the flash and the barrier out of Laduskaro. And Dude and Yuki went in pretty much all in right there on that with that level 2. And let me crank up the audio sounds for you guys at home who are talking about that, because it is a little bit quiet on my end as well. That should be a little bit better. The hook is actually going to land onto Japao there on a Leona, and the Boomerang Blade coming in from the backside on that too. Going to take quite a bit of damage here. And you're already seeing this bottom lane of Gamers 2 really stamping their mark on it. 14-4 is the CS. They have the first blood already. They have the assist over onto Dude as well. They are definitely controlling this bottom lane, and that allows Morden to gank middle and gank top quite a bit more. He knows, if anything, Merkshow is going to show up towards that bottom lane, and maybe he can counter gank it a little bit, but he knows his bottom lane, they're going to be fine, and as a jungler, it does give you a lot more control of the game, makes you feel a lot safer here. But I Am Diamond actually doing the body slam onto Ocelot right there. He's going to get chased down here by Morden. He's going to land the Q. He's actually going to safe part. He's going to miss the Q, but does have the red buff, has a slow, and Diamond actually goes straight in for Ocelot here, flashes towards him, but he doesn't have the damage to make this one happen. He does have Ignite available, but Morden going to flash in. Looks like they're near the last here. Morden's going to pick that one up. Merkshow, unfortunately, just a little bit too late to show up to the party here. And that is another kill going over to Gamers 2, and you even see Merkshow trying to go on Morden right there, and unfortunately he's not really able to here. And then the top side, JWoww going up against Hanita, and actually doing some pretty good damage. Both top laners already low at this point in the game. Only 4 minutes in, but 2 kills going in the favor of Gamers 2. We'll see if they can keep this up here. And look at Hannah. He's getting very dangerously low here. Over on the low here on the bottom side, though, we do have Laduskaro has returned back to lane, but instantly chunked down to no health again. He's going to be forced to go back here, or actually kind of stick around for a little bit, try to pick up as much CS as possible, as he currently only has 10 now to the 26 that Yuki does have. And I'm not sure how the game went prior, but in the meantime, Hanita just going to get straight dove on here by JWoww. And I'm not sure how the game went earlier on for Gamers 2. I don't really know the score from that one, but obviously they were able to pick up the win. But I want to know how one-sided that was, because right now they are definitely showing up so damn well today. I mean, 3-0, 5 minutes in. Every lane is winning, even JWoww picking up the kill over onto Hanita, who should be able to hold his own against him and should be able to, I guess, change things up a little bit later. But we do see Merkshow sneaks in, gets the kill on a JWoww, so does at least punish him for sticking around a little bit too longer. And we do see JWoww pick up that Doran's Blade, but over the side of Hanita, he actually did go for that Chain Vest, so he's going for a little bit of tankiness here. I'm not sure if that's the right item to go against Shavana. who has that magic damage to you, well, he's going to be a better player than I am, so I'll trust him on that one. Right now, though, we do see I Am Diamond coming around the backside here. He's looking for a gank onto this bottom lane, and he might be able to pull it off here. We do see Japao going straight onto Yuki. Does actually get rid of that stun with that spell shield. Diamond getting flayed away here with the lantern coming as well. Dio going to get very low, but we might be able to turn this one around. Dio going to get taken down by Laduscaro. Very well needed by him. Very well played as well, considering how far he was behind, and hopefully for him, he'll be able to close on this gap of CS difference that he's currently behind. And right now, Yuki is sitting on about 1,500 gold. So he could go for that BF sword when he does go back if he wants to, but just gonna stick around a little bit longer, get some more CS, get a little bit more extra gold, and buy in just a few minutes here. But Merkshow, we've seen him in one gank. He's been successful in that gank as well, so he started off very well. He's also level 6 compared to the level 5 of Morden. He was trailing behind just a little bit, actually quite a bit here in levels. And Drusko probably just got his life saved there, but plopping that ward down. But Morden looks like he's going to go for a little bit of a blue still potentially. I have in the top side here, and you can just see JWoww just bullying him right here with this damage. He's level 6 right now compared to level 5 of Hanita. And you see with that Chain Vest and that Doran's Blade, he's really able to punish him out quite well here. I'm just reading chat. There's some interesting comments that I wish I could say here on stream, and unfortunately can't. Well, you can see the pure damage that JWoww was able to apply. Guys, let me know again, by the way, if the sound is still a little bit too low. I had to do a lot of tweaking today. And hopefully it is going to be fixed here in just a second, or hopefully it is fine. But right now, Morden is going for a gank on the top side here. He's still not level 6. He's been committing a lot of times to these ganks. We do see JWoww go for the dive here. Will Morden land the Q? He does get the slow. Does land the Q in the end, but they're just going to back away. And a smart move considering that Merkshow was here to stop this gank from happening. He's not spotted by Ward. Looks like he is just going to stick there for a little bit longer, knowing that JWoww doesn't have that flash to escape here. Merkshow actually going to sneak in right on this gank. He actually might be able to pull us off here if Hanita can bait it in a little bit longer. He isn't level 6. He's obviously looking for that point, though, so he can have that ultimate. And he's almost there. And even seeing JWoww finally going to go ahead and ward up that. And Merkshow instead, he's going to head over towards middle right now as you see the rest of Gamers 2. Looks like they're going to go for a blue still here. This is what Morden set up with that ward. He's going to head over that wall here. We do have Merkshow coming from the backside, though. He has ultimate available. And you see Gamers 2 smartly backing away from this one, giving it up, letting them get it. Not really going to get too carried away here. They don't want to give up any more kills that they have so far. And it looks like Morden just go back to farm in his own jungle here. But meantime, bottom lane, we can check them out again. 56 to 31 CS. That BF sword has been picked up, as well as boots. Over for Laduscaro. Does have that Vamp Scepter and another Doran's Blade, and I can understand that build. Considering he's getting pressured so heavily by Dio and Yuki, he needs that extra sustain, that extra little bit of health in there to survive. It's going to put his build a little bit far behind, quite a bit far behind as we're going to progress through this game, but he kind of needs it just to survive that laning phase and maybe even another gank from his jungler or middle lane to come down here as the Boomerang Blade just going to get a full connection on Laduscaro. He's currently level 4 to Yuki now, who is level 6. Like, isn't loud if it's... What? I'm so confused. Anyway, so... But yeah, he's got to be able to survive this laning phase if he wants to progress on, if he wants to be able to get into that mid game and late game where he'll be able to do quite a bit. But right now, you take a look at CS in the middle, and Eva Dongoria, better known as Ocelot, has been keeping up in CS and actually winning currently, going for the double Doran's Ring. Still has 1,200 gold to spend here. I'm curious what he's going to buy up as his first real item. He does have blue buff here, and I Am Diamond is still keeping up in CS here with that Chalice. And it looks like he might even roam around. I was going to think maybe roam around towards that bottom, maybe provide a gank here because they're going to need it. And you see Yuki, they already have that turret very low. The Boomerang Blade landing yet again on Laduscaro, who I'm really curious why he's not using his E to dodge away from those because he's taking so much chip. Obviously, he has a bit of sustain, with his items, but I don't know. He can't really push out into the mini wave to really heal up too much. He's trying to last out under turret. It's getting very dangerous for him, and they're going to have to change things up here soon if they want to be able to survive here. And I think we're seeing Merkshow already head down from spawn to make this one happen. And I want to see if this gank is actually going to work here. If they're going to be able to pull this one off. Because you still have the entirety of Gamers 2 playing very aggressive bottom. They know the turret's low. I think that's why Merkshow's sitting down here thinking they might go for this dive or might go for the push. And smartly enough, without a ward even being there, they're not going to push it in. They're just going to back away. And they do have Morden in the backside to help out if they do need to. Meantime, at middle, still just farming away here. And obviously no way as a Kassadin. I mean, there's so many great plays we've seen out of Kassadin over the last year. I think back to Intel Extreme Masters Katowice, which is coming up here in March. That infamous backdoor by Xpeke on Kassadin onto SK, which is Ocelot's X team. And I want to see if he can pull off this Kassadin here. I will say Ocelot's one of the better roamers in mid lane. His mechanics might not be as well as, you know, Alex Ich or something like that, but he's very good at roaming, really good at making these kills happen. But he just dove in a little bit too far here. He does flash, but Wukong does get the knock with the flash as well. The Gragaspear going to knock him away, but is it not going to be enough? Oh, he gets taken down by the body slam. In the meantime, we actually did have a kill go down in bottom for Morden, picking that one up over onto Japao. And successful ganks coming in from both junglers, but it doesn't look like objectives are going to be picked up off the back of that, though. And we do have also going to be going for that Rod of Ages. And I believe Diamond did pick up his blue buff as well, so getting a fresh blue off of that little bit of a kill. They're going to get a turret off of it as well. And that little bit of a lead that we saw coming in for them, you know, right in the beginning of the game for Gamers 2 is almost completely gone. 15.1 thousand gold. Oh, we actually do see the flash out of that Morden, flashing out of it, though. We're able to escape that one. But the damage that they've done, or the gold lead that they've been able to build up here, if they do lose this middle turret, it's kind of not really for much. I mean, obviously they have a CS lead top. They still have that CS lead over as their AD carry. But myRevenge have been doing a fantastic job of really keeping up in this game here. And you're seeing JWoww just single-handedly zone out Hanita. He's having a really tough time farming. So he's only down about 13. Like, so obviously it could be worse when you do get first blooded, but Morden hasn't really been giving any attention over towards that top side after that initial gank we saw earlier on. Instead, he knows JWoww can hold on to this, and I think that Morden is definitely going to be focusing on middle since he knows... Or I guess if you think back to the old way SK used to play, it was, you know, get Ocelot fed and carry the game and really help him out. And I wonder if they're going to continue to do this one, or if they're going to change things up here. But Morden hasn't really been... I don't want to say he hasn't been doing much. Like, it sounds worse than I intend for it to sound, but he hasn't really been making many ganks happen. But right now, we do see a gank coming to the top side by Ocelot, looking for this kill here. Hanita going to get pushed out under the turret. He's going to slice back. We're going to see the kill come in for Ocelot. He's going to pick that one up, even getting knighted up right there. Going to be able to escape this one, I want to assume. But we do have I Am Diamond coming from the side. He does have his ultimate available. He's going to knock him back to the turret. Oh, the great ultimate, the great Riftwalk. The Riftwalk coming out of Ocelot does allow him to escape here. And JWoww with a good flash over the wall as well. They're going to escape with that free kill. And more in the meantime, shoving in that middle lane as well to kind of punish the lineup of myRevenge. And take a look back down at bottom here. 170 CS now is the lead. There's the difference between the two AD carries, and it looks like Dragon might be a very likely possibility, but with JWoww back back at base, sorry. Oh, Marsho, he's gonna get slowed up as well. They're gonna spot him out. They're gonna see him, but they do get the ultimate. Actually, it dodges by Yuki right there as they're still chasing him down. Merkshaw getting very low as he gets caught by the Q. Yuki gonna pick up that one, and now we see the hook actually land on Japao here as Ocelot has come in from middle lane as well. He's gonna get very low. He's not gonna escape this one, and he's gonna pick up another kill for himself. So now Ocelot 2-1-1. They're gonna potentially pick up Dragon off this as well. They do have that smite available, so this is gonna be, I want to say, a free Dragon as there's myRevenge gonna back away from it. So now, after that little bit of a slide we saw coming with the lead that they have been able to solidify, been able to take it back here. Get those two very important kills onto Kassadin over in middle. And you guys know how dangerous that Kassadin can really be. Okay, so apparently the mic is still too loud. Let me know if that's true in chat, and I can turn it down a little bit more. I can crank that thing down just a tad bit, but I need more than one person saying that to do that. In the meantime, bottom lane, I have taken down the turret. Gamers 2 pushing that one in. I actually got to be very careful here. They do put a nice ward over the wall, though. Yes, blue buff has respawned in here. And it looks like that will be going over to Diamond, who's had blue buff for a majority of the game now, being able to take away the one from Ocelot. And he's going to head back over here towards the middle. He actually went for Merc Treads here, so he's going to be a little bit behind in his build. He's not as far in CS as he once. So I'm saying it's fine, and I'm saying it's too loud. Okay, so let me turn it down just a little tad bit here, guys, and that should solve everyone's problem. Hopefully it'll be good now, but let's see what happens here. Seeing Ocelot put a lot of pressure on I Am Diamond right now, and he doesn't have a lot of damage, as you can see. I mean, he's able to take this one up. He does get ulted, does get ignited as well. He's going to have that Riftwalk. He's going to escape this one, but here comes Warren from the side. They're looking for the kill here. Is he going to escape the... Yes, he does run away from him. Warren lands the Q. Going to pick that one up. In the meantime, JWoww going for a red steal here. I went for that little bit of an invade. Going to be backing away, I would want to assume. I'm pretty sure he should be able to take Merkshow on, as he doesn't even have a full item completed. Doesn't have that Elder Lizard done just yet, and he's stalling for quite a bit of time. It allows the rest of the team to back him up if they want to, but instead, I'm just going to keep distracting. The team's not going to back him up, and red buff should be going over to Merkshow, as he does have that smite. And there it is. Going to lock that one away. Okay, it should be... Okay, good. Everyone's saying it's good now, so good. I'm happy. For everyone that's wondering in chat, Ocelot is this man right here. He is Ava Dongoria. I guess brother of the Donger. I don't know how that one really works. I really don't know where the Donger really came from either. But he's playing on Kassadin, doing fairly well so far. 2-1-2, 109 CS. But to me, the real story has been this top and bottom lane. JWoww's been able to take out Anita 1v1. As well as bottom, Yuki able to pick up 2 kills for himself, able to push down that turret as well, and he has a nice little bit of a CS lead built up, about 50 CS currently. Does have that Bloodthirster done as well. And right now you're seeing Morden stick around the middle lane, and you can see they really want to get that casted in Snowballing because they know how damn powerful that can really be. And right now Yuki and Dio, they're sitting on the side. Do they have a ward to actually spot this? They don't have a ward, but I guess they're just waiting to see what the other team is. Maybe push in for the waves. Actually, you did see, obviously, Laduscaro attacking that white camp right there. But now Merkshow going to be going for a gank on the middle here. He's spotted out by a ward. And I like what Oslat's doing here. Does bait this one out here. They do land the Q onto him. They do get the sight onto him as well with that E. They're getting him very low here. They might be able to pull this one off. The kick coming in. Morden picks up. Oh no, Morden doesn't. Oslat picks that one up with a nice little bit of a rift walk right there. Gets another kill for himself. 3-1 and 2. And that Rod of Ages has been completed here. You're seeing the rotate come in completely by myRevenge. In the meantime, you're seeing them completely take advantage of that. Gamers 2 able to take down that bottom inner turret. And Yuki, he's not done just yet. He has his ultimate available. He's going for this inhibitor turret, and they have to have someone respond to this. It looks like Laduscaro is going to be the one to do it here, but it might just be too late. That turret's already taken down about 75% on the way to half. And with them actually rotating to defend against this, I want to say that they can probably go for a push on the middle at the same time here. That middle turret still at 75% as well. And it looks like they're not going to be able to pull that one off, but another turret, 2-0 now in favor of Gamers 2, and JWoww going for that proxy Shyvana. It's weird. It's kind of weird to say that. But he is level 12. He does have that Sunfire Cape, and him and Recton are on equal grounds right now, but obviously we're going to have Shyvana out-damage him for, well, just with equal items just at this point in the game. And right now, middle turret has gone down. That's 4 now. Even with the top turret going down in favor of Gamers 2, they just got a large sum of gold here. They have an 8,000 gold lead right now as well, and they have a lot of money to spend across the board. You see JWoww 2.2 thousand gold. You see Onslaught with 15, 1,600. You see even Morden with 1,900. You see Yuki with about 1,700. And they have a lot to spend here. I want to see what they're going to pick up. But right now, JWoww going in, 1v2. We do see Oslat coming from the side here. The Ignite lands on the wrong target, unfortunately, but they're going to look for the kill on Hinita. He's going to get very low. Also, he's going to be going for this, but JWoww actually lands the kill with the flash. And instead, they're going to back away, play this one smart, because they do see I Am Diamond come from the side. Japao getting in a very precarious position, going to get very low off of just one little combo by him. And they should back away off this, but Morden, he is coming from the side. They're looking to turn this one around. JWoww goes straight to the back side. We do see Leona get caught with the Q, going to go down. Actually, he goes down to Oslat yet again. Morden's got to be pissed from all these kills that get stolen away. But they do pick up another kill. That's another for Oslat, who's 5-1, and he's being chased out. He's finally going to fall here, but not before they take down another 2 men. So a 3-for-2 trade in favor of Gamers 2 works out for them as well in that one, and they are just snowballing this game. We see 2,300 gold to spend for Oslat. I wouldn't be surprised to see the new large rod picked up here, or maybe these Sork boots. Or I want to say he's going to sell that crystalline flask and pick up that rod, because he's going to get very close to an item if he wants it. Great start from them right now. 18 minutes in here, 12-5 scoreline, 4-0 in turrets, and that 31.5 thousand gold to the 23.5. And myRevenge, I mean, I have to say they had a pretty strong start. Even though the bottom lane did get punished out pretty bad, the top lane got punished as well at a 1v1. They definitely started to claw their way back into it. But this little bit of a mid game that we're seeing right now, the rotating that has come out of Gamers 2 has really given them that edge that really has been able to give them this this giant gold lead currently. And I Am Diamond, he has been able to pick up that Athene's Unholy Grail, finally able to get that first ability power item, but he's sitting at 128 AP to the 269 of Oslat. He's going to go in for that DFG. So basically doubling, actually over doubling, if I can do math correctly, the ability power of I Am Diamond. And obviously Oslat's going to be able to apply a lot more damage. Can't do as much poke, but still, with this move up being stolen away here, should limit them a little bit more. It does actually get taken over to Yuki here, and it looks like they might go for a fight. Morden hopping over the wall with that safeguard. Looks like he's going to distract him as Merkshow getting very low. Look at the damage that he unfortunately can't do, but he is taking. They kick Leona back into the team. Even the Flake coming in. Japao can't move. A double kill, though, coming in for Oslat. He's now 7-2. Amazing plays out of him right now, and that's just showing that power of Kassadin. And not to mention the aggressive warding that we've seen. And if you take a look at, both these teams in terms of their ward trinkets, actually we'll get back to it in just a second, as I Am Down is being chased down by Oslat here, but the red buff is over on Gragas, and Oslat doesn't have a lot of mana to spend here. He's got to be very careful. He's going in for it. He's going to get caught here. He's going to be taken down in the end by Hinita, and he will get slain here. But in the meantime, we are seeing more and take down Dragon, so kind of worth it in the end. Not to mention Yuki going for a push onto this inhibitor turret as well here. Going to take it down. Just a little bit more health, but as I was saying, the warding trinkets, there's a big difference between both teams. You look over at myRevenge side and you see, yep, they have 5 warding trinkets. But you look over at the side of Gamers 2 and they have 1 sweeping lens. And yeah, it's just one, not that big of a deal, but when it takes away your vision and it gets you caught out, like we just saw with that little bit of a trade that happened with Leona and Wukong going down, that can be the end of a game for you. Like, that can give a huge snowball to the other team, and you can't really let that happen. They have to pick up Super's lens, I would assume, very soon. to clear out that vision so they don't get denied too much. But Yuki now chasing down Laduscaro here, getting very low on health. The boomerang blade going to land across him entirely again. And you can see how bad, unfortunately, Laduscaro is hurting right now. He doesn't have even a major item completed here, about 20 minutes in. Only 128 CS. Even the surrender vote coming in with a 3 for 2 vote. I'm not sure how that really works. But we're only 20.5 minutes in here. There's still a possibility for them to come back here. But with that DFG on Ocelot, it's going to be very tough. It really will. But it's always possible. They have a Leona to lock him down. They have a Wukong to lock him down. And that 7-kill Cassidy can be locked down enough that he can be killed here, but it's going to take a lot of coordination from the side of myRevenge. And they also need to just stop getting caught out in their own jungle. They need to stop giving away some kills. Start, holding on to a little bit better here. But right now, JY going for a dive on the turret. We see he needs to pop the ultimate. He's getting very low. He's going to just straight drop to JY, just diving him. That is the damage with that Bilgewater Cutlass that he can do. In the meantime, no, the rest of Gamers 2 is going to be pushing onto this middle turret. It's already very low on life, about half health right now, and Yuki does quite a bit to it on top of that. Almost has that static shift done. And they also have great position around this. We see Ocelot off to the side. The hook has landed onto I'm Diamond, but he's just going to walk away from this one. And they're still going to continue to apply this pressure. But they have a 4-3 situation. You see Leon to come in, but it only does get the slow on more, and everyone else has dodged it. And that is one major ultimate down. They could probably just go for the dive here, as we are seeing Laduscaro. He's going to have to visit that top lane. He has to defend that turret. It's going to be taken down by JWoww. So here comes that push on the middle. The mini wave is going to be approaching the turret here. And I have to say, myRevenge, they're going to have to give this one up here. They really can't afford to fight for it. And even Yuki popping the ultimate, and it just chases him away completely. And that will be the 5th turret of the game. And the hook, it does land on the Merc Show, but they're not going to commit for this, as we did get taken so damn low off of that. You can see him on the corner of your screen. He almost dropped just from that little bit of attack, just from that one hook alone, surviving with about 200 HP. And they didn't want to overcommit into that fight here. It looks like they might want to go for the inhibitor turret as well. But we do only have Gragas come from the side. They actually do get Dio caught out here. He's going to just flash away. And he will come down, but he will be able to survive that one. JWoww has been able to pick up that Blade of the Rune King now, so his damage is going to be ridiculous. And now Ocelot just doing casting things. Rift walking over that wall, going to be able to run away from this one. I'm not sure why Diamond really went over that wall right there, because JWoww now Yuki are closing in for the side. He's forced to use his flash and escape here, but JWoww flashing over the wall as well. Ocelot's going to secure that one as on top of that. And JWoww being forced to run here. He does have his ultimate, run straight into the team. I guess he's trying to chase down Laduscaro here, but I'm not sure if that one's going to work out for him. He gets a lot of damage. They actually do get the kill over onto Leona, and now we're seeing Yuki and Merc go head-to-head here. Yuki does have that Bloodthirster, but he does flash over the wall. A perfect flash, but he's still being chased down. Is the team going to be there to support him? They actually do turn around. He's going to get the kill for Ocelot, and now Hanita diving. He picks up the kill on a Yuki, but not before he gets picked up as well, and that is going to be an ace. The first one of the game here, 23 minutes in for Gamers 2. 20-7 now is the scoreline, and Yuki, look what he just picked up. Static Shiv, Last Whisper. That is a lot of items to have here now, 23 minutes in. He has all of his core items. He hasn't got a Trinity Force or anything like that just yet, but he has a lot of damage. And this turret, I would imagine, not going to be able to survive for much longer. But the rest of Gamers 2, just kind of content on farming up here. Not really feeling the urge to close out games. Alright, not close out games, sorry, close out this game. But they're not really in a hurry. They don't really need to be right now. It's better to win safe than to potentially throw away a game, especially at this point. You obviously want to get into the final 2 of the qualifier to get into the spring finals coming up here a little bit later in the year. Not to mention you can win 250 euros if you do place first in this one in the best of 3. And this is only the round of 8, so we have a semifinal coming up, and we should have the grand finals coming up right after that. Right now, Laduscaro, he's getting in a really bad position. He's going to be chased down. He's not going to surprise when the DFG comes out. He's just going to straight drop to Morden. Morden luckily securing one for himself, not letting Ocelot steal that one away this time. But a 10-3 Kassadin, a 5-1 Lee Sin, a 4-1 Shyvana. And it sucks to say this because Yuki's been playing so well, but a 2-1 Severe. They have everyone fed that they need to. And it's really hard to build tanky against this team when you just don't have the income you need. They're getting strangled pretty much across the board. You see Yuki chasing down Merc Show here. Looks like he actually might go for the inhibitor turret off of this, but they have the rest of the team there. They see that Hanita is towards that top side. JWoww's going to need to back out and help out with this one. As we finally have that Triforce now done for Laduscaro. But that inhibitor turret is going to fall, unfortunately, and he's 2 still full items behind Yuki. He still has another 900 gold to spend. And the inhibitor, that one's not going to last. They have a 5-on-4 fight for myRevenge. They could potentially go in on this one, but will they want to? JY is in hot pursuit, trying to get over here as quick as possible. Morden going to get caught out here. He's going to take the lantern away. He's going to escape this one. And unfortunately, they're not going to get that engage that they really wanted to make happen here. But, oh, what the hell just happened? Ocelot going over the wall, completely one-shots Japao right there. And now we see the hook. It's going to land on Hita. It's going to allow Ocelot to run away here. Diod, is he going to be able to escape from this, though? Or are they just completely turn this one around? It looks like they're going to be going for that here. He gets very low, being forced away. Actually, flash out of it. And now we're seeing Jared go head-to-head against Merc Show. I Am Diamond and Ladusco here. He's not taking any damage as he's finally going down to half health here after taking turret hits. They pick up the kills. That is another 3 in the bag for Gamers 2. They're going to take down Inhibitor, turret off this will, probably take down Inhibitor, and potentially even finish out the game here because they still have 20 seconds on a lot of key men. Even Yuki pushing on the Discord. They get the kick. Morden unfortunately goes down, but they get the kick out on Agragas. And now Japao, the last man standing here. The double kill coming for Yuki, who just pretty much doubled his score. 4-1 and 9 now. I want to say this is going to be the end of the game, and it's going to be Gamers 2 advancing on into the semifinals. I'm not sure who they'll be playing just yet because I don't think the brackets have been fully updated, or at least the games have been fully played out just yet. Either way, that's a solid sign from them, and I want to give them all credit. They played this one pretty perfectly, minus those couple of deaths that they had about in that early mid game, if that makes any sense. But right now, the first next turret's going to fall here, and they're going to continue to fight here. And we're seeing Ocelot does dodge out on that Leona ultimate. JWoww chases down Hinita. I'm not sure if he's going to survive this one with Yuki attack him as well. He's going to go down as he does get hooked up. JWoww is now unstoppable, 6-1 and 8 here. One Nexus turret remaining between them and the game. And Ocelot getting very aggressive right there. He might get caught up by Diamond, but a nice flake comes in. He gets knocked straight into him, and the kill! It's going to come in with that Ignite. We're going to see I Am Diamond pick that one up. Actually, well played by him right there. And they do at least secure one kill, but they lost both Nexus turrets, unfortunately for them. And now we're seeing Merc Show just trying to fake them out. Just going to back away with that E. Next turret, it's going to be falling here in just a second. Gamers 2, going to close this out in about 26.5 minutes. 27-8 is the kill score. Might be a little bit different here in just a second as we do see them still trying to fight this one out. But 27-8, that is eventually this kill score coming into this one. 54.2 thousand gold to the 34,000 gold of myRevenge. And got to give credit to Gamers 2. They played that one pretty damn well the entire time and really didn't give anything up. And we can take a look at the scores real quick. 6-1 and 8 for JWoww, 5-2 and 7 for Morden, 12-4 and 8 for Ocelot, 4-1 and 10 for Yuki, and 0-1 and 11 for Diod. Had a pretty flawless game. On the other side, I mean, we can talk about kills and deaths for them, but it was all about the CS if you just look. I mean, it's a 60 CS difference between the top laners. They have a 20 CS lead in the middle, but they have 130 CS difference in the bottom lane, and you can't really let that happen, but it's just kind of due to the pressure that Gamers 2 were able to apply here. But that's going to be it for that game. We're going to be going to another one in just a few minutes. We're actually going to go to a quick little break here, guys. So when we come back, we're going to have another one for you. So make sure to pay attention to that graphic that will come up. It will eventually show what teams we will be playing. But make sure to visit blackmonstercup.com. Obviously, you guys can participate in these qualifiers. There's quite a few more to come in the next couple of weeks, which we'll be casting here at ESL TV as well. As long as you have 2 people from that region, you can participate and eventually get into those offline finals where they'll be playing for 6,000 euros, and not to mention 5 of the Western Digital dual drives. So guys, when we come back, we'll have another game for you. Hopefully you'll stick around.